play.
Peter, I'm season 1, Brian. Peter, what are you doing?
Peter, you're an idiot.
Yeah, geez, this is worse than the time that my freaking dog
What the
talked.
f***? You sound like Seth MacFarlane.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? You can talk to me? You can speak to me? You're a fucking dog?
What do you know about me?
They basically did that joke, but
That's
I mean,
like a modern Family Guy joke.
a modern. Well, they did that joke in season 2, and it was really funny. But now they'd go, "What the fuck? You could talk? You stupid fucking dog."
I don't like the sound of that kind of abuse.
I would never abuse Brian if I owned Brian.
I would never hit my dog Brian or my son Stewie or my
Why is
son.
he Southern? He's a Southern preacher. I would never hit my dog, Brian.
And I would never hit my wife,
And I would never hit my dog.
But sometimes the Lord works in other ways. Remember the time.
Wow, Brian, that's really deep that you want to shoot yourself in the head with that gun. In this vault? Wow, that's really deep, Brian.
Thank you. I wanted an Emmy.
Well, you have it now, Brian. That's really deep.
We should call this episode Dog Suicide.
You know, you sound just like the Prince.
Oh, yes, I do, because the Prince is one of the original Family Guy creators.
He is. He's one of the, you know what's fucked up? That guy that voices the Prince, that voices the boy.
Is the writer.
He's a writer, but he wrote some like really good episodes from like season 3 and 2.
That's sad.
How does your brain? How does that happen?
Let's go, Pinocchios.
Fully deserved. Whoa.
Wait, so when you say Pinocchio, like, what's the joke? I don't get it.
I got juked by him because they're little Pinocchios.
Sorry, Lyle. I'm just being extra spicy. Trying to create conflict for the viewer, I guess.
I'm extra today. I'm a little bit extra. I'm 100% that.
I'm 100% extra today.
I'm 100% that bitch.
Whoa.
Lyle, that was actually really good.
I know. You know, after you've bashed enough children's head in, it's just kind of
Lyle
becomes second nature.
Every Christmas and Thanksgiving, Lyle really does this at the soup kitchen. Knocks people unconscious.
Last Christmas, I gave you a smash. I bonked you on the head and buried you in my trash.
Lyle's iconic giant dumpster landfill.
Lyle, I have been like putting my garbage in your garbage because I
You
have
know
a lot
that's
of garbage.
a felony, right?
I know, but I didn't think you'd
Is it
care.
a felony to dispose of all of the incriminating evidence in your trash can and calling the investigators on you and saying it's your evidence?
That's like 4.
No.
What the hell? Oh.
Oh, you disgust.
Oh, so you think you can do that, huh?
I think I can. Yeah. Oh, you're saying that. I see what you're getting at.
I pee freely.
Yeah, I'm kind of Pinocchiating their culture.
Look at a little dance.
I love this.
This is awesome.
They're all rowdy.
Some people have to work in this environment for their job.
These little twerps do need, they do need discipline. They do need the...
Wait. Zach.
What?
Lyle, stop moving. Guy on the left, Zach, do the voice. Okay, now do that kid in the foreground. Okay, now the guy on the left's going.
Do you have some tap dancing noises to that?
Lyle, why aren't you joining in?
Lyle, why aren't you in
Was I supposed to?
Oh, yeah. Wait, Lyle, voice that kid right there in the very front. Oh, yeah, he's causing a ruckus up there.
Causing a ruckus.
He's causing a ruckus.
He's causing a moto. Oh, fuck him up.
You broke
Make him
my
eat the
head.
bug.
No, these kids do need education. They do need education.
And self-control.
And self-control.
I didn't think so until now.
And also, you can't. Can you have your pudding if you don't have? Well, what is he saying? That
Leave those kids alone.
You can't have your pudding until you understand the self or something. I don't know.
Is it just me, or are things getting crazier out there?
It's just me, or I think he's getting a little bit crazy.
They are suddenly tense.
Idea, pitch, fat Joker.
The Foker.
What does he do?
He blames society for the state he's in.
You know, society's a lot like this donut.
And it puts it into my mouth, and I have no control over it at all.
It's just like, have you ever seen that? It's actually a really good SNL sketch. It's from like the 90s. It's Phil Hartman being Bill Clinton, and he just goes to McDonald's and he keeps grabbing everyone's food off their plates and just keeps eating it. It's a really good. Look up Bill Clinton, Phil Hartman. It's a great SNL sketch.
Want to know how I got this donut? You want to know how I got this fat? It wasn't my fault.
I was 10%
My father
body
wouldn't
fat.
stop buying sugary food.
And now I'm 32 BMI.
Here we go.
Guess what?
What?
Turns out
What?
sugar's good for you.
Sugar's actually better for you than like broccoli
Water.
or chicken or water or
Sugar is the new water.
sugar water.
You know what else is really cute?
What?
Like fat, sweaty goiters.
Will you just be like in public?
Yeah.
That is kind of cute.
A goiter is like a turkey neck, right? Like it's like a when
It's like a big George Lucas head
Okay, yeah.
neck.
How does he have that? He's not even that fat.
He's not even that fat.
He's not even that much of a giant, disgusting fat ass.
Some people just that's where they just accumulate fat.
I like George Lucas.
Me too, man. I don't know why you called him fat.
You called him fat.
I think he's just a talented filmmaker. You see, I guess, the physical stuff first. I see the mind behind it.
I feel so bad for that nice man. Everyone gives him so much shit.
I feel so bad for those little insects and amoebas that have to live under his chin.
That's so, what are you talking about?
I don't know why I said that was really over the line.
Insects and amoebas. Amoeba Lucas is his daughter.
This is my daughter, Amoeba Lucas.
My daughter Amoeba. Amoeba, do you like the name I gave you from birth?
No, Dad, I hate it.
Well, you're stuck with it now, Amoeba. It's not like you're
my
change
favorite
it.
And hello, it zooms in, and I'm the amoeba that lives here.
The amoeba that lives in amoeba.
I'm the amoeba that lives on her head.
We should create a new planet.
Amoeba-topia?
I want to live on Amoeba-topia.
Did you ever see the Home Improvement episode where he dissects his co-host?
And his sons.
He dissects all of his sons and
One at a time in front of each other.
with a big cleaver.
With them tied down.
That's the last episode.
It's called Son Improvement.
So,
Bone
it's called
Improvement.
Playing God.
Fuck.
Playing
Watch out!
I think I fucked up. I think I fucked up.
Lyle, I don't want to kiss you.
You don't gotta.
I don't want to.
Can you
I don't
sing
wanna.
Country Roads, but instead the words are Lyle's Holes?
Okay, so like
Yep.
Lyle's holes.
Yep.
Lyle's holes.
Yep.
Lyle's holes.
Yep.
Lyle's stinking holes.
Stinking.
Lyle's holes. Smaller than the trees.
I hope so.
Covered in cold sores, stinking like a breeze.
Smells real good to me.
Look at his turds in the jar.
Those are hers.
Have you ever had a
Keeps them
turd
in
that
the
looks
jar
like that?
that fucking hoarder lady.
Are those croissants? Is those brands in croissants?
Those are croissants.
Is that a stinky foot I see?
Those are petrified turds.
I went to France as a kid. I went to the beach. There was a bunch of ladies naked, and their arms were hairier than mine.
And then
It's
what
a good
happened?
trade-off.
You're right. In France, they don't see titties as sexy. They just see them as like extra
Gross.
bits.
Is that why they are the way they are?
They're like
Yep.
elbows.
Yep.
It's like, oh, look at the front
Look at
elbows.
those elbows. Oh.
Baby, suck on the elbows. Did you know?
What?
Did you know?
What?
Did you know?
Do you think there's one person in America out there that watches like fun fact videos, and every time the guy says, "Did you know?" he goes, "What?" Like he talks in the video. Huh?
Oh, what you talking about? Oh,
Juno, like the movie.
did you know? Lol, that was very like nonchalant, you know?
I care not for these fucking creatures or their plight.
Now you're telling me, did Peter Griffin ever do the Wrecking Ball parody for Miley? Did he ever do that?
I don't know. I don't
feel
think
like
so.
I feel like he would have, right?
I feel like
came in
if
like
he
a
didn't do
wrecking
it,
ball.
someone online like made that video and got like 1 trillion views on it.
You know, I really like The Critic,
Pussies.
the show, The Critic, and I like Vaginas. But I feel like if that show was still on, they would do a joke like that. If that show is still on, like in season 15,
Yeah.
they would have Jay Sherman as Miley Cyrus.
Was Critic that hack at
No,
the
but
time?
I'm saying in season 15 or whatever it would be. Actually,
oh,
no.
by the time it
It'd be
got
like,
to
see,
season
it's older
15.
than Family Guy. It'd be like in season 30 by now or something.
The Critic kind of sort of like did that first.
I love it. The Critic season 1 is great. Season 2, they like made his eyes bigger and got rid of. Or no, they didn't get rid of. They gave him a love interest for
Yeah,
the
they
whole
gave
season.
him like a girlfriend.
He's like a Southern Belle. I don't even mind that as like a trope, but yeah, it's like, Jay, you're silly. You're funny.
You sound hate-filled right now.
No, I love that.
So this is like you're talking about the nostalgia critic, right?
No, the other one.
No, there is no other one.
He kind of is a nostalgia critic because he does. Actually, he doesn't review nostalgia. He reviews modern.
Yeah, well now it's nostalgic.
Now it's nostalgia because he's talking.
Now
about,
he's talking about like Terminator
and like Home Alone.
Yeah. And he goes, "How my bone? This smells."
It sounded
That's
real.
that's a pretty good impression of John
Oh,
Lennox.
my bone. How did you do that?
I don't know. I didn't know I could
You
do it.
channeled him.
That was the
Andy
first time
Dick?
I've ever
I
tried
can't
to
do
do
it.
it. Andy Dick,
Andy
more like
Dick
Andy
killed.
meet my fist.
That's pretty good. That's,
Fucking punches him in the skull.
punches tackles Andy Dick in a bar, which he really did do.
Oh, you fell like 8 feet, and you're not very tall.
Do you guys know about that? That Andy Dick is responsible for
Yeah.
Phil Hartman's death, and John Lovitz like beat him up in a bar because of that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
It's a pretty good story.
John Lovitz doesn't look like the kind of guy that would kick your ass.
Imagine
I know,
him
that
kicking-
makes it doubly embarrassing.
I know. You got-
Because if he fucking lays you out, it's like you got your ass kicked
Imagine
by
walking with a
John
black
Lovitz.
guy, and it's like, what happened? It's like, I got beat up by John Lovitz.
No, you would just lie.
Oh, I got beat up by some buff guy. I didn't see him. Looked like he just came out of prison. I don't know what happened. He ran off before I could get a picture.
Yo, Lyle,
Yeah.
I really hope you escape.
Thanks, man.
Can I just say? Do I have permission to?
Yep.
I agree with you, dude.
Thanks.
And I love supporting my friends.
Yeah.
And
Go on.
I don't know. It's kind of silly to even think about. You know what I mean?
You're getting
Yeah.
a little,
Get a little misty over here. I mean,
A little teary-eyed,
a little teary-eyed,
little pink-eyed.
little pink-eyed, little touchy.
Oh! This is a good game. Play. Yes. That's amazing.
Did you write this?
Monotones. You got an achievement.
Yeah, that was an achievement.
achieved it. You know,
What?
reminds me of when my mother would play piano.
What song did she play for you?
Actually, she can't. I was lying.
She just walked across it like a cat.
She just ran left and right like you just did.
Like Tom and Jerry. They get under the keys and they make it look like a carpet going up.
Like a carpet. Oh, I see what you mean. Took me too long to understand what you were saying.
That is such a waste of mechanism.
Wait, is that why so that guy could get up?
See, here's the thing I never got about Tom and Jerry. Is Tom like the size of a normal cat, or is he like 4 feet tall?
I know what you mean.
I think he's
Think of it. No, a cat. No, obviously he's got to be because think of the size of a regular cat.
Jesus. Stop fucking breaking it.
Think of the size of a regular cat. He's way bigger than a cat.
Yeah, he seems like he's way bigger.
He's like an 8-year-old child.
He's like the size of an 8-year-old child, or like Vern Troyer or something.
But then when he's next to the screaming woman, like he's always like by her legs, and he's knee height.
he shrinks there. But
You
even
mean
that's
the
even that's.
normal-
But he's the size of a dog right there. He's huge there for a cat.
I don't know, man.
What?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Favorite president before the year 1900.
1900.
It's not Abraham Lincoln or George Washington or Thomas Jefferson.
Alexander Hamilton.
Who was the president?
Millard.
I feel like Taft.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Taft doesn't get the fucking respect he deserves.
Well, he was so fat he got stuck in his bathtub
I
or
also
something.
don't know if he's before 1900. Did they have babs?
Taft is after Roosevelt. So what happened was, it's a really interesting story. I'll keep it really
Oh,
short.
Roosevelt.
So William McKinley got elected as a Republican, and his running mate, his vice president, was Teddy Roosevelt. And then McKinley was assassinated, and then Teddy Roosevelt took over, and then won an election, and was super duper popular. And then in 1900, and then he was like, "Well, I already served most of that first guy's term, and then I got elected once, so I don't want to serve a third term." So he stepped away and let his buddy Taft run, and then Taft got elected. He was like, "This guy sucks," and then he came back in 1912 and was like, "I'm gonna run," but Taft also ran, and Roosevelt won a bunch of states. So basically, imagine if Obama ran against Joe Biden and like won a bunch of states and split the vote, and Trump
You
won.
can do that?
Yeah, he won more votes than Taft won.
Whoa.
It's weird.
Isn't that interesting? So that's why Woodrow Wilson was elected, because Roosevelt split the vote.
I would prefer we talk about the first ladies, honestly.
All right, go.
Camel
You used a camel toe.
Toe Harris.
She's the vice president, dude.
You're right. What's Joe
But
Biden's
she's
wife name again?
gonna be the first lady to walk on the moon.
Chris called her camel toe, and you were like, "Wait a minute, that's not her position." She needed to defend. Wait a minute.
Can I say one thing about Smiling Friends?
What?
You know the credits song that I did for it?
Yeah, Brown Smile.
Brown Smile.
Which is on Wikipedia. That's the official.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's on. It says official credits Brown Smile.
Cool. I was gonna say, you know how some people make things cynically?
Yeah.
That little guitar solo in that song is really cynically made.
Which one?
It's literally just randomly placed notes I shout out in Fruity Loops, but it worked.
It fits the tone
It
perfectly.
literally fucking worked.
It fits perfectly.
It's just going like it's nothing.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
But the rest of the song makes sense.
Which part does that add in the song?
It goes.
Oh, that part. Yeah,
It's
that
like
part.
It's crazy. It's nonsense.
That song's fucking great.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love it.
That's me writing that song.
That actually kind of does look like you from behind. That's really scary.
I do have really fucking beautiful arms. I've got big shoulders.
Yep.
The women can't stop frothing at them. Also, Lyle.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring up something you did recently.
What did I? Okay, bring up the war crimes, why don't you?
You came over.
Yep.
You grabbed my guitar.
Yep.
You snapped all 6 strings by accident trying to retune it. And you left it without changing it.
I was only on account of his witch fingers.
Fingers.
They tore the strings up.
Now, Lyle, I can understand one string, dude. But that was kind of...
No, it's when I play my mighty guitar solo, it rips all the strings off the guitar.
Lyle, here's a little piece of trivia for you.
Pressing so hard.
In the song "Through the Fire and the Flames," halfway through the song, the guitar string snaps, and they kept it in the song because it sounded so metal.
I did actually know that.
No, you didn't. I told it to you.
Okay.
And now you know it.
If you could make one, what's it called?
Oh shit.
Mythological. What do you call a mythological?
Cryptid.
If you could make
Holy
one.
fuck!
Whoa, dude.
That's so scary.
Whoa.
Shit.
You see your face in like.
Pokemon go to the polls.
Why aren't I 50 points ahead, you might ask?
Apparently, she and this is true. Bill Clinton was watching her eat a piece of rotten ham, and he said, "That's rotten ham," and she said, "Rotten ham."
That'll play well in Missouri.
That will do very well in Ohio and Maine's 2nd district, worth 1 electoral vote.
Oh my god, she's coming out. She's got a long
She's got
neck.
a long worm head.
Stupid bitch.
Fucking worm headed.
Fucking dumb bitch.
She forgot about me like I was a flyover state.
She didn't visit you once, man, since that horrible thing.
I think it's really cruel to call certain places flyover states. I think that's actually really unethical. They have more to offer than just flying over them, you know?
Yeah, you can also stop there and get another flight and go another direction.
Ooh.
Or you could spit on the
Electoral
civilians.
map.
Yeah, you can.
Lyle is down 3 points now in Ohio. Ooh, show the map again.
President Lyle?
Ohio, more like
My
go
first
Dio,
decree
you
is
piece of
to-
shit state.
I am calling for a complete and total shutdown of gamers entering the country until we can figure out what the hell is going on.
Did you hear that China like banned video games?
I saw that.
Almost.
You
Totally.
get like an hour of it a day or
No,
something?
no, they
You
did
get
something
an
else
hour
on top
of
of
it
that.
a day on the weekends, but on weekdays you can't play them at all.
No, they also just like today, they just like banned any new video games. They like put a new thing in place.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess they really figured something out.
No, I think America will be stronger than it is in 100 years.
Yeah, the nation of gamers will prevail.
I think video games are definitely making our men stronger.
I think when Chinese troops land on all the beachheads, I think all of the Fortnite experience will really teach our men how to fight.
Definitely.
I mean, you laugh, but if we have like drone pilots that are better, you know?
True. They will have experience from all these cool, like PUBG and stuff.
Oh, look, a little figure.
A little spruckle.
I hate assimilating with the static, man.
Dude, this is like it.
Yeah, it's the it ladle.
My boat!
Can I?
Here's your fucking boat, Georgie.
Yeah, you do a pretty good Pennywise.
Well, tell me to say anything as Pennywise.
Okay. As Pennywise,
Yeah.
review the movie Juno.
I like her pregnant belly. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Wow, that sounds pretty amazing.
They always bounce.
Down, down,
They always, I can't even do it a little bit.
Boo. Boo, 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 bee, 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 boo, boo.
Now,
Pokes her in the belly.
wait, can you say down here we only watch Juno?
Down here, we only watch Juno.
Whoa, that was Georgie saying that. Dude, when was the last time you guys have you ever rewind? Oh, you literally rewound.
I think I fucking
Bugged it?
maybe, because she didn't come through that with me. But then I also
Have you guys ever seen a movie called Knowing?
Knowing?
It's with
Andrew Garfield.
no, what's his
Noman Polanski.
no, what I actually forgot his name.
Oh yeah, she was supposed to come in.
He's in Face
Yeah,
Off.
that just fucking glitched.
How if Nicolas Cage? Have you guys seen the movie Knowing, where he gets the piece of paper and it's like he goes like the plot is literally
Oh! That's the girl from the first game.
that's who's following you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
But the plot of Knowing, it starts off with it's like a little girl in the 50s and she's like in school and the teacher's like,
Now, class, everyone do your time capsule.
and this little girl's going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. She's like writing things, she goes insane. Then it fast forwards to the future of 2009.
Yeah.
And it's Nicolas Cage in a crowd and he's like a teacher. And his son, his like 10-year-old son, and they have the mother, of course. His 10-year-old son is like everyone gets their own time capsule, and he gets that one. And the kid's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He goes insane from that. But then Nicolas Cage realizes, he goes, wait a minute, all of these random numbers, 9/11, wait a minute. And he goes back and he goes, wait, Pearl Harbor, 9/11. And he starts going, and he goes, wait, these numbers are the future. And he starts going crazy. And can I spoil the end of the movie for you?
Is it
Sure.
worth watching?
It's really insanely stupid. So you're going, okay, let me just ask you, like, what do you think would happen from that setup?
There would be one that's in the near future, and then he tries to stop it, and then he causes it.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. What do you think, Chris? Same thing?
If it was me, I've thought about this exact situation where if you went back in time, or if you knew about 9/11 and you went back in time and tried warning people, they would just put you in jail as a terrorist or something.
And then what would happen? And they'd like torture you, probably.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what I was like, okay, they'll see the numbers, and then they'll like, and then he'll prevent it. But he goes, this is gonna happen on this day, and he's driving, and a big airliner crashes in the middle of the highway where he's driving, and then he's like, no wait, there's a bigger event, and then you're like, okay, what is it gonna be like?
I've seen that clip on YouTube. I've seen that really insane clip.
It's so fucking stupid. And then I'm like, okay, what? It's gonna be like and then the news is like, the sun is getting hotter. And then I'm like, what? And then he's like, there's no hiding. We need to go underground into the tunnels. And I'm like, wait. And then his kids are being followed around by guys with like bald guys with black suits.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, he goes, we couldn't prevent it. And then the guys in the black suits transform into aliens and take the kids into a pod and fly up into the air. And then the Earth is destroyed and he dies. And then it cuts to a new planet where the pod lands and they make a new Adam and Eve. That's the ending of the movie.
That's awesome.
I was like, I thought you guys.
That's
I was like,
actually cool. I want to see that.
What did that have to do with the
Nothing!
The girl from the 1950s? How did she do that?
Dude, nothing. She just predicted that an alien would come down and make a new Adam and Eve. It's the craziest movie I've ever seen in my life. And it deserves that 31% or whatever on Rotten Tomatoes. Please show a clip of it. It's ridiculous.
Hold Zach's hand. That was funny, dude. Don't worry.
Rubs my thumb across your palm.
Rubs my fang across your palm, cutting into you.
Bites into you.
Now you're a vampire.
Now you wanna be.
Now you're a crispire.